Welcome to the We Like Shooting Show, episode 399. Tonight we'll talk about
Savage.
What?
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm reading the ad read.
Are you?
Yes.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm reading the wrong thing. Shit. Okay, never mind. How about I try that one more time?
Hey, editor, please leave this part in.
God damn it.
You fucking idiot.
Today has been so fucked up, dude. I don't even know.
You got this, buddy. I believe in you.
This episode of the We Like Shooting Show is brought to you by Medical Gear Outfitters, Facts and Firearms, Swamp Fox Optics, Polymer 80, Franklin Armory, and the Bowers Group. How about that?
Welcome to the We Like Shooting Show, episode 399. You know, I feel like it's ruined now. Savage did. Tonight we're going to talk about Christensen Arms, MPP, Noise Fighters, FGC 9 Mark II, Centerlock made in China, Supreme Court, and more. Our cast is Jeremy Paz, Derek, Savage 1R, who's having a bad day, and we're going to make it worse. I promise. Aaron Krieger's in the house. Nick Lynch is beside me for the last time. My name is Sean Heron. Welcome to the show.
The show got really personal.
Did it? Why?
I mean, Nick is inside of you?
I said B-side, I hope.
Oh, B-side. No, I don't know.
I heard
like
it. I heard inside, actually.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I heard.
Editor, edit that out.
No, editor, do not.
See, for the people listening, I'm sitting, that's like a foot and a half.
Yeah.
Our shoulders are like a foot and a half apart. We're both facing the same direction. I'm just that long.
I said beside me for the second to last time.
No, you said inside of you.
It
You really
sounded
honestly,
like inside.
you
I swear
honestly
to
said
God.
inside of you.
Well, I fucked my life, I guess.
It wasn't your life that was getting fucked.
Because that shit won't ever leave. Like, that's a thing now.
It is. Your thing inside. Oh, actually, it was funny too because he was inside of you. You weren't inside of him. He's inside of you. Sean.
What's funny about that? Isn't that kind of what you would expect?
I know. All right, but can we get back to when Savage was actually?
No, we can't.
This is
Sorry.
great.
This is way better than whatever I was doing that was fucked up.
I don't think I said that, but God, at this point, who knows? Savage. All right, Savage, you have brought shame to the family. You poured some Black Label into a cup, and we were like, "Nice, good job." And then we heard glug, 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 as you filled it with Coke.
Yes.
You put
No regrets. I don't give a fuck.
So my favorite part was like, he's like, I like Black Label because of the smooth, smoky taste.
I do.
Accompanied
But I'm
with
like-
Coca-Cola.
I'm trying to water it down a little bit because I don't want to get totally fucking blasted as soon as we start off.
just fucking
Because I chug it. I would
throw 'em-
just done the whole shot.
throw a match in a Coke.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be the same thing.
And
Right.
actually,
And some peat moss.
why don't but that's what like Red Label is for and Green Label.
The mixing labels.
Yeah, they're meant for mixing.
I thought green and red, you just chug them both together for Christmas. Just like,
Oh God.
I'm reading the comments just like dying. I hate my life right now. For the people watching on YouTube, like, hit that like button. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because if you don't, I'm going to call your wife, your mother, your sister, and your aunt.
But not your grandmother, because he draws a line there. And
Right.
ever since the broken hip, he's just not down with it.
Hey, get this, man. All right, so I want everyone to show me the number one, right, on your fingers. So
Okay.
one, right? We all, yeah, Jeremy, you got to be the contrarian. All right, is that how you? Is that Nick? Is that really how you do even one?
That's how I'm doing it now.
But is that how you really do it?
No, this is usually how I do number 2.
But like, and then two is this, right?
Uh-huh.
But the one thing that we all really vary on is the number 3.
Mm-hmm.
So is that, Sean? Do you really do 3 like that?
Sometimes depends. 2 and 3.
Like this is how I do 3.
Okay, I do this, but it's always awkward. And I
Yeah,
feel,
right.
So, like,
That's
really,
awkward.
actually,
This is
wait, how do you? Oh, like
like
that.
this.
Count on your hands one through 5, Aaron.
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now ask me to count
All right.
to 3. 1,
I do it
2,
really
3.
weird.
1.
Watch.
What? Like this?
Watch.
So,
No, watch.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This
I'm
is why
I'm not making that up. That is how I count because I can't move my pinky independently of my
Yeah.
ring finger.
Well, who can?
Some people can.
I look like I have the palsy.
It's
Right.
easier. It's easier for me to keep my ring finger down and put my pinky up than it is to, like, my pinky's halfway up. Like, it's fucking
Right.
pointless. So it's easier to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. So I was telling my son, I make like basically the OK symbol to do for
Dude,
3.
you can't do
Yeah,
that
okay, racist.
in today's political climate.
I guess it's
I only
for
do that when I'm
butthole.
talking about Kenosha Kyle.
My son does a thumb, forefinger, and the middle finger for 3. That's how he does 3.
I mean, that's easier to hold up, but
Yeah.
4
I like that
becomes
one more.
near impossible.
Right. 4.
That's 4.
This is 4. See, I could do that. That's no problem. 4.
Wait. I can't. Holy crap.
What about 4?
Yeah,
do
4.
this.
Most people do 4 with the thumb tucked in.
What about 3, Aaron? Read between the lines.
It says that you like to have Nick inside of you.
For the people who are actually listening,
I'm trying to describe which fingers we're holding up.
Jeremy goes thumb, index, middle, pinky, worthless finger,
Ring finger.
whatever. Worthless.
Same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah. Because this is 4. Because if you do like 4, this could be, if you hold 4 with just your pinky down, you could be saying 5, but you have no pinky. That can be confusing.
Yeah, like what if you don't have enough fingers? I don't
Use your other hand, I guess.
know. I don't know what we're talking about. Guys, tonight, first thing up, I wanted to talk about something that is near and dear to me. And
Is it
So-
Nick inside of
no.
you?
no, definitely not. Beside me for the second to last time. I go through phases in my life where I look at Reddit. Sometimes I look at it a lot. Sometimes I don't look at it at all. I've been on Reddit for 14 years with the same username, which is almost unheard of, really.
Mhm.
Because I stand by what Shauna 14 years said.
I don't.
14 years ago said.
I have the same Reddit account, but I go through like every 6 months and overwrite my old comments and then
No, not me.
erase them.
In fact, I was just reading some of my comment history the other day, and I was like, "Oh God, oh boy." Anyway, I like to look at gun stuff on Reddit, and I've
Mhm.
got a few subreddits that I've really started to like lately. And I
Mhm.
wanted you guys to tell me what some other good subreddits are for gun stuff, because our guns is horrible. I hate it.
Mhm.
Our firearms is like our guns with one less chromosome. So I don't
Well,
like that either,
Weekend
Oh.
gun is on now, which is
which I hate
Too bad.
as well.
You know what? I like our Guns Gone Wild.
That a
Just
real-
take out,
Oh yeah, I actually have seen that. Yeah.
just take the guns part out though. You're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Our Gone Wild.
So I like r/Polymer 80. It's not just Polymer 80 stuff, but like there is a lot of Polymer 80 stuff. It's like all kinds of just like, I don't know, making stuff. I like tactical gear and quality tactical gear.
yeah.
I used to own an R Guns AR-15.
With the
That's-
little whatever that thing's called.
Wait, but was it
with the narwhal?
did it have this new one that they did or
No,
from the manufacturer?
there's from the manufacturer R Guns.
Uh,
Yeah, that's right. So what other ones do you guys like? And people who are watching live, let's lay that on me.
Not safe
Savage's
for work.
favorite is our socialist RA.
No, I do not want this.
No, fuck those guys. Literally, you get banned from any of those liberal subreddits if you say that Biden wants to ban semi-auto rifles or assault weapons. You get banned for saying that. It's so fucking stupid.
I know what subreddit Savage doesn't like.
Yeah, you think?
This one is called R. Put your mic close to your face.
Oh, that's true. Good point. Thank you, Aaron.
Uh huh.
So there is a We Like Shooting subreddit, but we don't really. It's not used a lot, I guess.
Because we don't hit Reddit as much as we used to.
Thank you, Aaron.
What?
Why?
Here's
That's
another one.
Savage, by the way, not me.
Here's another one
Oh.
that Savage likes. It's our liberal gun owners.
No.
I went there. It was like I was.
No.
Like, I can usually relate with a lot of people if you feel like guns, but I can't really relate with a lot of that there.
Let's see.
And I'm not talking about like just Reddit subreddits. I'm talking about like gun related, tactical related, any of that stuff. So
Well, I mean, there's gun politics and pro gun, which I frequent a lot, but
That's
that's not specifically gun
No.
stuff.
no, but that's what I'm talking about. Like that.
Yeah.
Or pro gun. All right.
Reddit is for porn and nothing else.
You know, whenever I find an actress I like, I just Google her name on Reddit and I can see her naked.
Oh, and there's also shit gun controllers say, which is always hilarious.
It's really not. Like some of the stuff is, but God, some of it's like really like it's all these. It's simps. It's full of simps.
Jeremy, you should try our wet pussy and our tight pussy. Those are both pretty great.
They're both cat related. Let's stay on top.
They are.
So shit gun controllers say I'm aware of that one. I see it pretty often, and there is some good stuff there, but very often it's just simps and virtue signalers. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong.
No, I mean it's all about being on your soapbox over there. I actually I have not been on Reddit in the longest time, just because there's nothing out there that I want to hear someone else's opinion about.
I mean, that's kind of what I like about Polymer 80. Literally, I posted there the other day, and some dude was like talking shit. He got downvoted to hell because he's a dumbass. But actually, I had the top post on our Polymer 80 for a couple days. Let's see, our NFA. All right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Is that a good one? I don't think I've ever been to that one.
Our MP5.
Ooh, our MP5. All right.
Dragons fucking cars. That's a funny one.
It is pretty fucking.
I mean, pretty much any popular model you may be interested in a firearm like AR-15, AK, 1911.
Is Space Stick still a thing?
1911. I don't like that one. Again,
I
off
started
topic.
that one.
What about our live leak? If you want to watch guns in action,
I don't know.
I
Not
thought that
really.
was for World Star.
Yeah,
there's also, they took down our Gore though. I think.
so not really what I'm looking for, nor is it related to like guns, firearms, tactical stuff. And even gun politics is kind of interesting.
Dustin has a good one that you might like, Sean.
What?
Dustin H has one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Are you inside Nick? No, Nick was inside him.
I think that's a show title right there. Are you inside Nick?
Really? Do you think that?
I was going to say Nick inside me.
Yeah.
Are Nick inside me? Or-
I assure you that neither of those will be the show title.
It's like Tobias Funke, the man inside me.
Oh, I found a Reddit gun network.
yeah, I was trying to look that up. They have a bunch of links to different gun related subreddits.
Yeah, so there's calibers. There's all. Oh shit, this is awesome. I found it when I went to r/300blk. So then it's got DIY. Then it's got general. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. This is what I wanted.
Does Gun Deal still exist?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where you can buy, sell, or trade guns.
I got muted.
No, you can't.
So I posted something that was clearly a gun deal, and I don't know why, but they muted me for like 4 days or 3 days.
Was that when you tried to post like a shirt with a coupon code? And then
No. Okay, I'm not saying that I haven't done that because I did.
I know somebody got banned. I think it was me or you. I couldn't remember.
So I mean, I think it was you actually. So there's tons of gun content on Reddit. Like there really is. Plebeian AR. I've talked about that one a lot, and I dig that one. We're boring, Ken.
Sorry, Ken. I know you're on the road all day looking
Sorry,
at fucking.
not sorry.
I mean, the guy drives a truck looking at the back of other cars all day, right? So you think this would be entertaining for him?
I guess not. I just think like Reddit is such a good place to get gun information and to like see other stuff. It's one of the reasons that I like the tactical gear and quality tactical gear. And there are a lot of airsofters in those, but there's like some legit shit. Like I've seen some stuff that I really liked. In fact, oh no, someone sent me that. Instead of the UBL mid ride, someone sent me the DFA, which is like a flexible kind. It rides at the exact same height, but it's Safari Land, and it rides at the exact same, but it's pretty good.
Huh.
So yeah, the Reddit gun network, like that's, I think,
But it's flexible.
Yeah.
Like how flexible and why flexible?
Not tremendously flexible, but for getting in and out of cars, apparently it's like a lot easier. It flexes. It's not flexible, I guess.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in the Reddit gun network. I mean, that's basically it. I really was just like looking for some better stuff because I went from playing like phone games to just cruising Reddit before I go to bed. because it takes me about 2-3 hours to fall asleep.
What game do you play on your phone?
Homescapes.
Oh, really? I hate that game.
Dude.
You can only get so far, and then you got to do some fucking puzzle shit, and then it's like, no, I just want to build this house nice.
Dude, I'm on level 1080.
Dude, your house must be a mansion.
It is, but I'm still like not that far into the house. So Angel got me hooked on this game, and I have now passed her because she like we go to bed and she's like, okay, good night. But I go to bed and I'm like, it takes me 2-3 hours to fall asleep. So yeah.
I play what do I play? I play this game every day, and I can't remember the name of it. It's Shadow Legends Raid Shadow Legends.
Brought to you by.
Yeah, that game. Actually, it's a really good game.
It's funny because like 20 minutes before I came over to the office, Tyler and I were watching videos on YouTube, and an ad came up for that. And I was like, does anybody actually play this? I don't know anyone who actually plays this game. But
I still
apparently
have a We Like Shooting Boom Beach and Clash of Clans.
Oh, that's funny. To all the listeners out there, go and play Gods Unchained. You'll thank me later.
Nice. Matthew A says, here's something fun. Sean Heron was mentioned on the latest episode of both the Assorted Calibers podcast and the Long Range Addicts podcast.
Whoa, Mr.
What?
Popular over here.
What the fuck they say about me on Assorted Calibers?
That if you were a caliber, you'd be a 30.
I'll fucking fight you, weird beard.
we have
Talking
38
shit, bro.
special.
very special K. If Sean was a cereal.
Our long range is pretty decent.
Ooh, our long range.
So if Nick was a cereal, he'd definitely be inside of Sean.
Our long range.
I'd be Raisin Bran because I'm pretty bland, but every once in a while you get a little sweetness.
Yeah, our long range is actually pretty good. Who knew? And it's part of the Reddit gun network. What the fuck? How did I not know about this? Okay, enough about Reddit. Like, apparently we're boring Ken. We can't bore Ken.
There's also a great subreddit called Startled Cats.
I only want to see gun stuff.
Is it just basically cucumbers?
It's just videos of like people fucking with their cats. It's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and whatever you do, don't go to our guns are cool and start posting tons and tons and tons of pro gun stuff. It's just don't do it. Whatever you do, don't do it.
I like guns. I think they're cool. I'm going to go subscribe now.
Oh,
Apparently
thanks.
I'm subscribed to a multi-Reddit called top_NS FW.
Well, is that how
Hey,
you
I'm subscribed to that subreddit.
It's a multi-Reddit. It's like a bunch of different groups. Oh, he mentioned me and Skinny Medic. Okay, Weird Beard, I'm sorry. I won't fight you. Although I think Weird Beard would probably kick my ass. I don't know.
I don't know. He's not that tall.
He's a marine
Yeah.
biologist, and he used to work on a ship, so.
Yeah. So he's probably got a lot of experience grappling with men.
Definitely fucking them.
See, and now somebody can say, "Look, Weird Beard, you were mentioned on We Like Shooting."
Right?
No, we actually love that dude. We should have him on the show.
We should.
Yeah, I like.
When's the last time we had Ryan Machad on the show, too?
What
while.
we should do? Let's have like 2 months where we just have hosts of shows on the Firearms Radio Network on the show.
And then
Yeah.
Promote their
He is
shows
on
that are
for
worse than ours.
Well, I mean,
Every show is worse than ours. I hear that we are the best gun podcast.
that's really sad.
China's podcasts can't keep up with ours. We've got the biggest podcast and the best podcast.
It's huge.
It's
So-
got to be huge.
So speaking of Skinny Medic, Sean,
Okay,
let's talk about Medical Gear Outfitters.
let's do that.
So
Okay, I'm ready. It's
sorry.
fine now.
I was making the face of I'm so angry about this music. No, hey man. I mean, like I've mentioned this before, but if you're gonna go get training, firearms training, you're not gonna go to like your cousin who's never shot a gun before and be like, hey, how do you do this? Or even like I watch TV. You're gonna go to someone who's a professional and knows what they're talking about. And if you want to get medical gear, you might want to go to someone who actually knows what they're talking about, and that would be Skinny Medic and Medical Gear Outfitters.
Absolutely, dude. That was really good. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Skinny Medic has upped his game. Like on YouTube, like the video he posted yesterday, it was well lit. It had a good background. The video quality was great. The audio was great.
Was Candace there?
I mean, she's probably in the house, but
Don't care then.
we're gonna go there and stay in their house.
You are?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, because we're actually we're really good friends.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
That's cool. It must be nice.
Skinny Medic would never say anything about me being inside him.
Well, you're the one who says it.
No. No.
From your lips to God's ears, my friend. And then
Anyway, Skinny Medic's been doing good stuff, but literally like, so it was my father-in-law ish. It was his birthday and we got him a med kit because he had just got like a new bent pouch. So we got him all the stuff to fill it. And every single thing there we bought from Medical Gear Outfitters. Coupon code We Like Shooting saves you 11%. So like he's got good prices already. You go there and I bet it's even under cost. So basically when you go there, you're robbing Skinny Medic, and I encourage you to do that. MedicalGearOutfitters.com. Coupon code We Like Shooting.
Is that what you're going to do while you're in his house?
Yes. He's got some nice stuff.
he just built that house too, man.
Yeah.
The way you were telling that, you're talking about that was like the way that a kid would talk about it. Like, we're really good friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stay at his house.
Yeah. We're gonna ride longboards and he's gonna crash and fuck up my helmet again. Hey.
Skinny Medic would never talk about someone being inside me.
Okay.
See, there's this kid growing up. I'm not gonna say his name, but he talked like that. He had a mental disability, and
Say his fucking name. Well,
I
you think he listens to podcasts?
no, but you know,
4-year-olds sound like.
No, he sounded like this, and it just reminded me of him when you were talking.
Oh, I just wanted to make it clear I wasn't trying to make fun of anybody except 4-year-olds. Those kids need to learn how to fucking talk.
Scott just made me laugh.
I laughed.
He said, "Mom, can I stay at Skinny Medics?" And then said, Skinny Medics. She said yes. Shit. Okay. There's another thing I want to talk about. Like 3D printing. 3D printing of guns is a big thing. We've had
It's huge.
So like it's huge.
It's huge.
Huge.
Bigger than China.
So one of our buddies, he who shall not be named, he has a company, and this company is like what he does, and he makes like cool stuff, and we've started to review some stuff. I've had some stuff for a while, and I wasn't sure exactly how to review some of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we started doing like these 3-minute shorts.
So you stabbed him?
No. And the 3-minute shorts, I don't know what we're going to call them yet, but the company name is Ferrotech, and that's FARROW.TECH. And he hit me up the other day, and he was like, "Hey man, I want to fund giving away a 3D printer every single month on your show."
What?
Yeah.
For how many months?
Most baller MFer I know of.
I don't know how many months. It's unknown at this point, but we're gonna do it. And
It's got to be 5 months because he's going to give us each a 3D printer, right?
No. We're gonna give them
Right.
listeners.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, yeah, absolutely. Let's totally do that, because I know so many of our listeners have started 3D printing because of the show, because of what we've been talking about. And when he brought that up, I was like, yeah, absolutely. So the first month we're going to do cult only. So if you're a member of the gun cult, we will draw a name from active subscriptions, and that's where the first one's going to go. And then we will open it up. So you guys don't have to do, if you're in the cult, you don't have anything to do. Next Monday is the cutoff. Or actually it's going to be Tuesday. So that'll be the 4th. May the 4th be with you. So we're going to give it away on that. If you're a member of the cult before that day, before 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 9:30 Eastern, we're going to do it. And then after that, we're going to figure out some kind of sign up where we harvest your email address or something. But before that, the first one we're going to give out to cult members, and then everyone after that is going to go to the We Like Shooting audience in general. So go to Farrow, FARROW.TECH, Farrow.tech, and you can find the products that he does. And actually, we talked about my X-Star EXP, and he 3D printed that pick rail end cap, but it's not 3D printed anymore. It's like actually good to get. It's like, and honestly, even the stuff that he sent that was 3D printed was great, but he's making them all now. He's got all kinds of cool stuff there, and he solves a lot of cool problems, and it's Farrow.tech. And again, to join the gun cult, you just go to theguncult.com, and you can join there, and just stay tuned for next month, because we're going to start giving away to WLS listeners at large.
So I was I've been thinking about 3D printing some masks for my bump helmet, and just cover the face.
Oh, like Punisher shit.
Yeah, well, more like old Japanese style samurai shit.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been looking
that's
at different
decent.
designs for that. Yeah, the Punisher stuff and like all the other stuff are kind of played, but yeah, I thought like old school samurai stuff is pretty fucking hip to me.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I'm going to talk about it in Gear Chat, but I've got something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now. No. I've got something printing right now that I'll talk about later. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And honestly, like I bet that Control Pew would do something as well. Maybe we'll just give. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just excited about 3D printing. Like it's fun. That Mac Daddy that we made, it's fucking great. Like it's one of my favorite guns in all of its ridiculousness. There's that 1911 that Ivan the Troll's been talking about. I talked to Kevin Wynn from Deterrence Dispensed community on This Week in Guns. Like the whole community is just like going bonkers, and it's fucking great. I'm so excited that this is a thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
So the Watcher has accused me of cultural appropriation over for one the samurai shit. But I tell you what, man, I'm gonna just go on a tangent here because it bothers me when actors, like voice actors, are like, you can't play like The Simpsons, the Apu thing. They're like, he's a white guy playing an Indian person. That bothers me because he's an actor. He's acting.
It bothers you?
Yeah.
It bothers him that
people get like people get mad about it. Like when someone like a straight actor plays a gay person, or then I look at it like, what if a gay person plays a straight actor?
I got fed that line earlier this week. I said, man, because like it was a Zoom meeting thing, and in the meeting we said, oh, we should come on to theme music, and I said, well, it'd be funny as hell if I came on to the Shaft theme music, because obviously it's about a super cool dude, and I'm this pasty ass white guy who looks like a thumb, so the contrast would be hilarious. And like, no, that's a cultural appropriation, like, but it's a cool ass song and it'd be funny. No, it's cultural appropriation. I was like, is it though? Right. I'm not claiming it as mine. I'm using it to make fun of me.
Glock 31 said, did Sean claim y'all were black last week?
Just from the waist down, yo. Because we white wrong.
You might have to listen back.
Ew.
I don't think I ever actually said that.
Ew, Aaron.
Who knows? I say a lot of things.
I don't know. But the thing is though, this whole cultural appropriation.
Is Aaron black from the waist down because he's necrotic?
Yes. Moving on. I tried to share the Pharaoh.tech to Facebook and it wouldn't let me.
Really? It showed up here in the chat window.
Weird. He said that I said we're black instead of we're back. Man, I don't fucking know.
As soon as this is over, I won't know what I said on this show.
Exactly. I already forgot what we said earlier.
I actually recall you saying that. So, Sean, Nick's inside of you, and we're black. These are things that you've misspoke about.
Fair enough. Nick, what do you have to talk about in Gear Chat? Oh, actually, you know what?
You're just really trying to change that subject.
No. I just don't think that there's any healthy places that we go down that path.
Hey, you know what? We should talk about Swamp Fox optics.
Okay, let's do that.
So, I like my Swamp Fox optics. I don't have any of the pistol ones, but I do have their LPVOs, and I do like that.
Do you have any pistol slides that are cut?
I have several slides that are cut, but I just don't have anything on them.
What do you have?
A Glock. I have a Glock and a 1911 with slide cuts. To be honest, one has a Burris fast fire on there, but I'm not really too confident in that thing lasting forever.
Yeah.
So
I'm not huge.
And that's on the 1911. So, but yeah, nothing on the Glock.
Nice. Everyone on the show is way too drunk to know what's going on. Fair. Is this going to be Nick's 171? I don't think Nick's drinking.
I'm not. I did just drink this Mountain Dew Code Red though, so I might get a crazy sugar high. We'll see.
Those Wolverine Swamp Fox slides are epic. Yes, they are. I still need to get one because we need to test them. Anyway, Swamp Fox, they do make optics. One of my buddies today told me that he ordered the Blade, and he's been to the office 3 times to look at optics. I've showed him tons of different companies, LVPOs, like red dots, everything. And he straight up he was like, I don't know. Went through tons of different ones and finally eventually settled on the blade. Ordered it, and it's going to be awesome. I know camera person Steve just ordered a couple blades, and he loves them too. The blade's great optic. Go check it out. SwampFoxOptics.com. Coupon code WLS's life is going to save you money. Kristen said, "Are we supposed to be sober?" And no, I'm not.
Hey, Kristen, how you doing?
I'm gonna have to get real drunk after the show or during this show.
I'm not allowed to be.
You know what? I rescind all those rules. You guys can drink whenever you want.
Really?
You're grown men. You don't need to listen to me.
Joke's on you. I've been drinking all day.
I can tell from your nose.
Joke's on you. I'm always drinking. What?
Joke's on you. I smoke crack. Anyway,
so I was at the doctor's office the other day, and they're like, "Do you do any recreational drugs?" And I'm like, "Just meth." And they're just like, "Okay," like didn't even phase them. I'm like, "No, I'm just fucking kidding. Don't write that down."
Shit. Nick needed sugar and caffeine. Anyway, Nick, what is your product tonight?
I was actually able to get the page loaded this time, so I don't need to stall, and I don't understand why I'm stalling right now. I think it's just habit.
Did you see that meme?
No.
It was like it was the Geico caveman.
Oh, I did see that.
And it was someone was like, "Okay, Nick, what's your gear chat?" And then this caption, it was the Geico caveman, and the caption, "Confused Ooga Booga."
So this is
Aaron, you've had a request.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm ignoring it.
Please
Listen, I'm not an object, Kristen. I'm a fucking human being. Treat me like that, okay?
It's probably a dude.
If you go back far enough, you can see all of our titties.
Truth.
Episode like 50 to 80, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I believe we had a shirtless episode.
We had a shirtless episode, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, man, I forgot about that.
I did not take my shirt off.
You didn't?
I'm pretty sure, or I wore pasties. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I'm a never nude.
I don't know.
Christensen Arms.
Yes.
I have always pronounced it Christensen, and then Sean corrected me.
Wait, what?
What is it? It is. It's Christensen.
I thought it was Christ and San.
I had just never paid attention, I guess.
I mean, it might be pronounced Christensen. So
I have no idea.
I had a buddy that I worked with for like 20 years, and his last name was Christensen, and he would always say it's Christensen, but I was like, no, it's Christensen. So anyway.
Chrysanthemum Arms. Okay.
They have this, Chrysanthemum Arms. They make this modern precision pistol.
Nice.
So this is lie, it's badass.
This is another bolt action pistol. It is like a Remington 700 based custom action that they make. That's like going to be pretty typical with guns like this. The it's in like a little chassis. It's got a folding SB. What is that thing called? Brace. That's
the SB 1913.
Yeah, it's got that one. It's going to be available in 300 Blackout, 223 Remington, 6.5 Creedmoor, and 308 Winchester.
What would you get?
The only interesting one there would be the 300 Blackout, because that would actually make use of the pistol length barrel.
Yeah, I would go 300 Blackout. And
definitely not 223. You're wasting so much fucking energy with a 223. And same with 6.5 and 308. I mean, how long is that barrel?
I think they don't list
12.5, 10.5 inch on the. Yeah, that's.
Did I say the SB 1913? I thought I did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. I thought that this lady was correcting me.
This lady's all over chat. Listen.
Yeah, it's about time we needed some chicks up in chat.
Yeah, thank you. I'm still not an object though, so don't ask for my boobs ever again.
We're all objects, just to be clear.
It doesn't.
I identify as a meat popsicle.
It doesn't. Here we go. The 300 Blackout is 7.5.
I can do my eye, soldier.
The 223 Remington is 10.5, and the 6.5 and 308 are 12.5 inch barrels. I think I don't think that they do. I think they're probably using a single action size. But if they had like a Remington Model 7 length action, which is shorter than a short action, I think that'd be a pretty
I am so sorry.
Jesus.
Wow. God damn it, Sean. Might as well just be slurping in the fucking mic.
Yeah.
Why did you? This is a terrible
Dude, that's
ringtone.
like some
Wow.
straight old school Nintendo.
That's actually the cameras. They just detect in motion. So after a certain time, they freak the fuck out.
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, this thing's pretty small. Let me get rid of their menu popped up and I can't see anything. Go away, please. There we go. God damn it. So many pop-ups. So their starting weight is 4.4 pounds. I assume that's going to be for the 300 blackout with the 7.5-inch barrel, and then it'll go up from there. So pretty lightweight. It's in this little chassis thing. It's got a carbon fiber handguard that has some M-LOK slots on it. It looks like it takes like AICS pattern mags. Yep, AICS mags. So you could run like a Magpul mag in there or something. MSRP is $22.95, but that does include the brace.
Well, thank God for small favors.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking at ballistics for 6.5 Creedmoor, and they only go down to 16 inches on what I was looking, but it's only 200 feet per second from, oh no, I'm sorry, 150 feet per second between 16 and 27 inches. We definitely see some drift at the further ranges, but I don't know. Like I got that 12.5-inch 6mm arc from Faxon, and I really think that I'm going to be able to shoot that one out to distance. I'm going to do like 750 is my goal with that.
Dude, there's a guy with no arms that just did 3 miles, and you're going to do 750.
No,
you're able-bodied fucking human being.
Would you say I'm able-bodied though? I don't.
You're able. You're
able to roll.
You're apple-bodied.
Yeah. I got the apple bottom torso with the fur.
So yeah, this thing is pretty cool. There are a bunch of other similar guns on the market already. They've kind of been beat to the market. However, it doesn't make this any less cool to me.
Yeah.
And this is a trend that I hope continues and that we see more of.
It is cool. Yeah. It is cool, and I'm pretty stoked about like the smaller barrel stuff. Like honestly, if you could shoot that at 750 yards effectively and accurately, like why not? That's amazing.
Or I mean,
500 yards.
It doesn't. Yeah, I was gonna say if you could hit like a deer at 500 yards with something like that, with like a 1 to 8 scope or a 1 to 6 scope.
But what's the energy going to be at that range?
It would depend on the cartridge and the barrel length and stuff. But a gun this small that's effective at that range, you could put a can on it and not have it be super long. It'd be.
Wouldn't this be better for like
packing through the woods?
Shorter range stuff, like 200 to 300 yards? Like,
well, I mean, if
that zone.
I think once again it would depend on the barrel and cartridge combination that you chose. But I mean, a lot of, at least where I'm from, there's a lot of thick brush. So in hunting, a lot of shots aren't very far.
Is that 3 C's or 2?
What?
Thick?
Jesus fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway,
yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool actually. And you saw that 300 blackout at the Dead Air booth when we were in Vegas. I think.
Oh yeah, that thing was super
fell
cool.
in love with that thing.
It's awesome.
This doesn't surprise me. Aaron, why don't you go next? Or no, I'm going to go next and then split up my stuff. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is we got something in from Noise Fighters. They launched a new product, and you guys know that we love Noise Fighters. We've been using their gel inserts, their sight lines, which give you room for your glasses so that they're not pressing the headphones into your head the whole time. They released a new thing called Heat Sync, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. So let's see. Let me pull it up on the screen here. Oh shit. Thank
Honestly,
you,
I was looking at these today before you even brought this up. I saw that and I was like, oh man, those look really cool.
Yeah, don't actually order any because I have some for you. All right, so Heat Sync is basically these. Oh shit. Let me do this. These are Heat Sync. These are on Nick's ears. And what they are, so basically the sight lines, they're gel inserts. It's like, I don't know, Dr. Scholl's for your ears. And
I'm gelling like a felon.
They're awesome. Yeah, we were definitely always gelling. So the heatsink is they're wicking covers for all your hearing protection, and generally, like whatever you have, it's going to fit on it. So what it does is it's got silver thread in it, so it's like antibacterial, antimicrobial, all of those things just naturally, and apparently it pulls the moisture off and wicks it away. Through some kind of science that I don't really understand.
I wonder if we could put these on these headphones,
dude. That would
because my
be
ears
so
get
nice.
kind of warm and
Yeah.
toasty during the show.
So sweaty.
Yeah, these headphones are gross. If you ever come to the studio, don't put these on because
Oh god, everyone who comes here puts those on. It's a thing.
See, yeah, it must be nice to get fucking earphones when you come to the studio. All I got was earbuds.
Dude, literally the day you left, I found the headphones.
I'm like, God damn it, dude. It sucks so bad.
All I got was herpes.
Yeah. Feel lucky.
Yeah,
So anyway,
Nick
yeah.
got hispies.
They use antimicrobial silver embedded fabric. Nick, after you got the vagina,
what?
after you got the vagina,
What?
they gave you something silver, right?
Yeah, they gave me silver bandages.
Yeah. Because they're antibacterial and whatnot. And apparently these, like, it's not hot enough here yet for us to really put them to the test. I've put them on. They're super freaking comfortable. They look extremely well made. And apparently they're for pilots. They're for people who train. They're for like military, law enforcement, like anybody who uses any kind of hearing protection. I've been seeing a lot of reviews from a lot of people that I actually really trust their opinions, like Eric Utrecht from MDFI. He said that he loved them. And I've just been seeing all kinds of stuff, people that I truly respect their opinions. So that takes us to the cost, $90. They're on sale right now at $75. And really it's just covers for your earmuffs. Nick, you put them over your sight lines, your gel inserts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty cool. But you can put them over those. You can put them over anything. And apparently they work well. So they are attractive. The install wasn't too terrible.
Yeah, it was a little nerve wracking.
Yeah, because you have to basically pop the Hearing Pro off of the arms. And then there's a little wire that you have to press down inside there. So I wouldn't say that the install is as easy as the sight lines, but it's also not like terrible. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the price? What do you think of the product? What are your thoughts all over?
All right, I'll start here. I think it's a great idea. One of the things that you deal with when you have headphones on all day is a lot of bacteria build up in your ears due to the moisture and all the other stuff. If this is able to pull that away, that will greatly reduce a lot of the shit that goes on within your ear.
Does it make the part where your ear goes deeper?
What?
Yes, ish.
Because
Yeah.
like the thing I hate, so I have a pair of walkers and they're the ones with the radio in them.
Yeah.
What does this guy want to know about long range? Like,
Finish your thought.
so like the walkers, when I first got them, and I have noise fighters on them that I paid for myself. But like, it felt like my ear was hitting the stuffing like on the inside, and before the headphone itself was pressing against the side of my head, which is why I like my Peltors, because they have a really deep like pocket where your ear goes. So like I didn't feel like my ear was pushing up against something on the inside. Now the noise fighters help a lot, but like if I could replace my noise fighters with something like this, and it makes that headphone, pocket deeper, like I might be into that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can show you, but not really. It doesn't make it deeper per se, but it makes it
I like the colors too.
funk mess with that. So your ear was bottoming out. Nobody in the cast has ever done that.
Yeah, it's not like it doesn't make the company bigger. It's like
that's a fucking shame. That's like the one thing I hate about walkers.
Yeah, I mean, if you can go from a B cup to a C cup, that's awesome.
But if you get a D cup, it's like winning the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm the guy with the I'm the guy with the A cup.
No, you've got a D cup.
I'm not talking about me.
Oh, my bad.
Mine too.
Is Savage actually getting flirted with? What's happening right now?
Somebody's who?
I think you're getting flirted with, buddy.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Nobody flirts with a thumb.
So I tried to slide into her DMs, but I got no response. So I'm out. Obviously.
Wow, good for you, Kristen.
Yeah, keep that shit up. I think it's a great idea, but that's nearly impossible to be bacteria free. The creases, yeah, like that's fair. So you can see that it's all got the silver thread through it. We will put it to the test because I will say that the sight lines, I love them. That's the gel inserts that we've used from them before. They're fucking awesome, but I swear to God, like in the summer, like my ears would be sweaty and like they'd be all moist and wet, moist.
Dude, if there's water on your ears, it's like a fucking flood for everybody else.
Can you imagine?
I can.
I just flapped those ears once and it's like a tsunami. It's the butterfly effect times 300. I threw my head too hard, like Nicaragua, it like gets flooded. So anyway, yeah, that is the Noise Fighters heatsink. I'm kind of stoked about them. It is definitely a problem that I've noticed and had. We'll see.
Yeah, I look forward to using these this summer.
Yeah,
I've worn them for a few minutes at a time. I mean, since we put these on just to play with them. So I don't have any like real great long-term experience so far, but I mean like the quality is good. They fit well. They are comfortable. They feel nice. I'm not quite sure about the price. Like I'm sure that that's a fair price for all the silver and stuff going into them.
Yeah, and that's actually what I told him. We were talking before he launched them, and we were talking about cost, and I was like, so here's the thing: is like I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't touched them. I haven't felt them. Like if what you because clearly like using silver is going to be expensive. So if what you think, you take what your cost is, you add your markup, your marketing cost, everything that you're going to do if you're going to do affiliate and stuff like that. And then like, honestly, if that's where you end up, if $90 or $75 right now is where you end up, then that'll be good if you sell a bunch of them. And he did tell me that he's selling them like hand over foot, which is amazing. I'm super happy.
That's good.
He's an awesome guy, and I really do love his products. So yeah, I fully expect that they'll be amazing.
Now, another thing to his credit too is I was very unsure and I was very outspoken, I think, about the gel cups and their price. And once I had a pair and once I'd worn them for a little bit and tried them, I absolutely think they're worth the money. So it's very possible that these are going to end up the same way.
Totally agree.
My walkers are completely fucking pointless without the gel cups.
Oh yeah, like I
would have fucking thrown them away.
I quit wearing anything without the gel cups. I had to wear some not too long ago because I didn't have I don't even remember what the situation was, but I had to wear somebody else's Ear Pro, and I was like, "Fuck this shit, it's terrible." So yeah, like he's earned my trust with that, and I'm pretty stoked about these. And I have pairs for all you guys, by the way. I'll be sending those out as soon as I get back from vacation.
Cool.
Aaron,
look at Mr. Moneybags here going on vacation.
I was like, no, he sent them to us. Actually, this is the craziest fucking thing that's ever happened. Like my whole life, like I've been the one that had to fund everything. Like Angel just surprised me with a surprise vacation. Like
what?
Tickets, the hotel, everything. She's just like, yeah, just show up. And I was like, this is what I've been waiting for, to be like that.
Wait,
that prize husband.
You let someone take care of everything and control everything?
It's weird, right?
You weren't like, wait, I need to tweak this.
No, I was like, nope, I'm in. It's about time that someone recognized me as the trophy husband.
Well, welcome to my world, dude.
Dude, right? I didn't know.
it's cake life from here on out, man.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me?
Yeah. Keeping all this shit to myself for reasons.
Aaron, what you got?
I was looking at, so obviously I keep looking at stuff for the truck I got, and one of the things that I saw that was out there was a gun mount for your truck. It's a roof mount for a rifle.
I love that their website literally is stolen from 1985.
Oh yeah, no, it's trash, their website, and this is just one option out there. This is center lock overhead single gun rack, and
I mean, it's just the only term I could think of. Like a trophy boyfriend just didn't sound whatever.
Yeah. So basically, what it allows you to do is it goes from your looks like B pillar to your B pillar inside your car, and you can sling in a rifle. They show bolt action. I'm pretty sure I could fit my AR. It fits 48 inches up to 50 something. I can't remember what. But the only downside is where it's mounted. For my truck, it would be mounted above my head and almost rear of me. So it'd be great for the person in the back seat, not so much as good for something that I would need to reach for quickly above my head.
How do you get it down?
It's two straps that are they hook on.
This seems great for poaching.
Okay, so there's laws in Michigan in regards to rifles in your vehicle. You actually have to have them locked up.
Same. We have the same in Colorado. Well, we have laws in Colorado about that. We're not allowed to have loaded rifles in our car. Right,
exactly. They actually, our rifles have to be in a case and unloaded. But a pistol AR is not a rifle. So I could technically put up my pistol AR up there and have a spot for it.
Fuck you, Jeremy. I don't know. Yeah.
So I want to hear what you guys thought. Would it be something you guys would use? Because the problem is there's not a lot of space inside of a pickup truck.
There's just no, I wouldn't use this because I literally don't have a use case that this solves. Like what? Why?
Like a pistol, like a normal handgun pistol, would make way more sense. But to even just keep it on your body.
Right, but the purpose of a pistol is to fight to get to your rifle.
Okay, but you're in a car, and unless you have a lot of room in that car, it's going to make it really difficult to maneuver around. It's way easier to shoot with the pistol from inside the car.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever was typing up in that URL was scaring me.
Why? It's right there.
I just saw onlyfans.com and I'm like,
I wanted to actually be sure that was what the URL was, which is why I took it off screen. Because Vincent H just said, get it over with and drop the OnlyFans link. There you go. WeLikeShooting.com, or I'm sorry, OnlyFans.com/WeLikeShooting.
And I'm on there. I've got a video on there. You'll love to see it. It's so exciting.
But you got to sign up.
Well, you got that one chick, Savage.
I know, right? She'll pay for anything, right? At this point.
I mean...
So as someone who very rarely uses cases, and I basically use gun cases now because I live in a city, but we'll soon be going back to not using gun cases. I could see this being useful, not for rolling around, with a AR strapped in my truck or whatever, but like going hunting, or if I'm going to the range and I'm only planning on shooting like one gun, this would be a convenient way to put it up out of the way where it's not going to flop around or bother me. I could see it being kind of handy for that.
Yeah. So Josh said that, geez, where'd it go? I could see this large ranch who needs quick access to a rifle to take out a varmint. That makes sense.
Yeah. Right. But I mean, for those, there's also vertical mounts they have as well, but that's too visible. At least on the roof, it's not someplace that if someone walks past your car, they're going to see it.
I don't know, man. First of all, I don't keep guns in my car.
Wow, that's you.
Neither do you.
Of course I don't.
I'm pretty sure I left a machine gun in the truck unlocked with the engine running.
Fair enough.
Whew.
And you were with me.
I think was that at the gas station?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys getting some watered down vodka or some beer there?
I think I got pork rinds and Diet Dr. Pepper.
I like that.
When in Rome. So the next thing I want to talk about was the FGC 9 Mark II drop. Damn it. I put the wrong link in the show notes. Yeah, that was like a year ago. God, Control P, fix your website. No, I'm kidding. Here it is. Perfect. It was just me. So the FGC 9 Mark II is on the screen right now. This is a 3D printed gun. All right. I have some good and I have some bad, and I'll talk about both of them. So I've got some parts printing right now. I actually got my wind chimes from MAF Corporation in today. I was super shocked because they freaking sell out so fast. So this is the Floral Good Times chime set for the Mark II wind chime kit. It's for pre-order right now. They sold out of the first batch so freaking quick. But yeah, just got them in today. Downloaded the files for the Mark II. And I got to say, the documentation is annoying as hell. It's awful. I started texting people. I was like, what in the autistic hell is happening right now? And don't get mad at me for saying that, because literally at the front of the PDF says made by weaponized autism. So, their word, not mine. I don't even know. So yeah, the instructions are ridiculous. They talk about welding. Like, you don't need to weld. If you buy the MAF Corporation wind chimes, you don't need to weld. But I was just like, they've got the trigger, the hammer, the everything in there. You could 3D print like almost every single thing in there. You can make stuff. You don't even have to order the wind chimes kit. Like, it has instructions to do everything. And really all I want is I've got the wind chimes kit. I want to print just the parts that I need to do this. And it was not readily obvious what I could do, what I had to print. So it kind of annoyed me. But at the same time, like, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I'm going to put all the AR parts on it. I've got the lower printing right now. Then I'm going to print the upper. Then I'll figure out what other parts I have to print when I get back from vacation. But it is cool. What do you guys think of the way it looks?
Yes.
I think
All of my yes.
It looks pretty badass. I do worry about your hand slipping in front of the barrel. If there should be like maybe a pick rail on the bottom. That's the only thing I would change.
It's got it.
Okay.
Do you worry about your hand slipping in front of the barrel on your pistol?
No, it's different than a pistol, though.
Is it though?
Yeah, it really is.
Is it though?
It
on
is
this
though.
one, I don't worry about it. On other things like the Recover Tactical 2080 or no, I'm sorry, 2020. Like, I worry about it on stuff like that, but not this. Like, you could just hold the magwell or right in that curve, the radius of the magwell.
Yeah, I just would like a finger stop or, a little like those. God, what are those called?
You're talking about the one from Mer?
Yeah, the B2 systems or whatever it is.
It used to be the grip stop. Now it's the radius. I don't remember, but yeah, you could put one of those. It's in lock.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I will say the Mac Daddy instructions were awesome. Like, it basically told you what, there was only 5 STLs. There's literally 30 or 40 STLs in this drop. It was a gig.
What
God
is he?
dang.
So is that like a 2-inch sight over bore on that thing?
It's up there.
It's not crazy different from.
But I mean, you have to understand the way the bolt is. There's a weight that sits over the top of the bolt, and it has to cycle, basically above the action. So, I mean, naturally, the rail
so high up
going to be above that.
Yeah, this thing is going to be cool. So I saw one of the prototypes. You guys have probably all seen it. The Gundy's Ian from Forgotten Weapons was shooting it with Matt from Fudbusters, and it was all My Little Pony colors and everything, and it was awesome. So I'm like super stoked about this one. But yeah, go pre-order if you're going to the wind chimes right now. Oh, that's our OnlyFans. That's not what I was.
You'll have to subscribe to find out what's in there.
Right. Go pre-order the wind chimes. It comes with everything. I also noticed that the install, see this little rectangle part? It's a magnet. It has something to do with the bolt interaction, and you JB weld it into the frame. So this is going to be different, I think, than the Mac Daddy. I think the experience will be different, but I'll report back. Got the parts, printing the other parts right now, and
so I wonder how much pressure is going to be built up on that buffer tube. Remember what kind of issues Savage had when he did that 9mm lower?
I'm going to put a regular AR buffer on it.
But he had a 3D printed lower with a regular buffer on there.
Mine, no, it wasn't 3D printed. It was a T&R Arms Co. And I mean, again,
it was a polymer lower though, right?
Yeah, it was a polymer lower. It wasn't specifically designed with the thicknesses required to withstand straight blowback. This 3D printed gun is the receiver, and the frame is specifically designed to deal with a blowback action. So it's going to be thicker where it needs to be.
2 C's or 3?
3.
Okay, that's
what it has to be. Has to be 3 C's.
Thick as fuck. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up because they are freaking awesome. Controlpew.com, CTRLpew.com, MAF-arms is where you can order the wind chime kits if you don't want to weld your own shit, which I definitely don't. So yeah, it's I got this kit in today and I'm pretty stoked about it. It's going to be amazing. I love 3D printing guns. Like I love the freedom that we have to do that. Aaron, would you agree?
Oh, I like guns. Like that girl likes cats. I like guns.
Oh, dang. I haven't thought about that in a while.
Right? Whenever someone says I like guns, I think of that song, I Like Cats.
Yeah, same.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about guns again.
That's how I feel. Let's see. Hold on. Let me play.
A eHarmony video. I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. So I'm just gonna start talking about what I like. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat.
Yeah. That'll get us taken down off YouTube.
I hope.
Oh, now I want to go watch it.
You know what, Savage, what you need to do is remix it to say guns.
Yeah. I like gats.
Oh, damn, dude. That's
There you
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's the name of the show.
I like cats.
Yeah.
There you go.
But instead of hugging them, you want to suck start them.
No.
Why would that sounds terrible?
Yeah. Why would
Jeremy, what's wrong with the Turkish shotguns?
Oh, so much.
The AR-15 Turkish.
Oh, the AR-15 ones?
They're
Okay.
fucking garbage.
Okay. I thought you meant like in general.
There are some decent Turkish shotguns out there, but they're fucking few and far between.
So, what suggestion would you go with an AR platform shotgun then? What company?
Fucking don't.
All together, all around.
Get a real shotgun.
Okay. Any
You heard
shotgun
that?
in particular?
Jeremy endorses Joe Biden. No. Get a shotgun. Just get a shotgun.
Is that the Sean? Is that the Rock Island Armory?
Yes.
What kind of cancer is that?
Is that the one that has like the insanely high recoil?
Yeah.
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 So what Sean's showing us is the Rock Island Armory bullpup shotgun.
Yeah.
With the extended mag.
Yeah. Which is not 922R compliant.
Oh. Are you okay?
Yeah.
How much weight does that magazine add?
I don't know.
Probably like 2 pounds.
Yeah, it's
well, good thing it's in the rear of the gun, I guess.
Yeah. The gun's just gonna go whoop.
We did this in our Space Force video, and I wanted to murder this gun.
Are there any decent bullpup semi-auto shotguns out there?
I've got
they all based on that one.
I've got the Catamount Fury, which is like AK style. I've got another one. I've got the one of these, the VBPR. That's not a bullpup.
The Tavor makes one as well.
Hate it. This one, hate it. I'm not saying it doesn't have value. It does. It serves a purpose. I don't know what that purpose is. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm sure it serves a purpose. And it is a gun.
Looking ridiculous on camera.
Yeah, which it certainly does.
So now there are smaller caliber or gauge or 20 gauge shotguns that are in AR platforms that aren't that bad. I think Troy makes one, but that's actually a pump action AR. Let's see, Omni. Who made the Omni shotgun?
Dude,
I can't remember.
That video we did of that AR has been getting so much comments lately.
Oh, really?
It's 5 years old.
Yeah, but it was interesting because some people would short stroke it. I mean, that's an issue with having that kind of platform. It's not intuitive for a shotgun to be in an AR platform. I think for a big thing for a lot of AR shooters. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a Vepr 12, but the only reason I have that is because I was going to sell it to somebody that was going to buy a Vepr 12, and my distributor actually sent me a factory short barrel Vepr 12. So then I was like, well, I'm just going to turn this into a machine gun.
That's so awesome.
It's so weird looking and trying to move my fingers and moving the wrong hand because everything's backwards.
You're backwards.
What box fed?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't think of any that I really love. The Catamount Fury.
The only one that I've ever held that I actually liked was the 590M from Mossberg. It's a box fed pump action.
Get a street sweeper. There you go, and you'll be all set.
Those are fun. So look at this is the Catamount Fury. It's actually one of my favorites of the box fed that I've used. It looks like an AK basically. I mean, it is.
That's pretty much what I have.
It's like a Sega.
better.
Yeah, I have this shotgun. I really enjoy it. I can fit that same magazine in it.
And that's the Catamount Fury. Is that the Chinese made one?
Yeah, Catamount Fury 2, actually, I believe. Is
okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's fun. Like if I was like, you know what? I want to buy kind of an AR pattern 12 gauge. I would be like, no, AK. And then
now does it take Sega mags or the Catamount specific mags?
I think it just it's been a long time. I don't even know what safe it's in, but it's pretty fun, and I don't think they're that expensive, or at least they weren't before all this. Fuck you, Ava. Direct quote from 171, probably. That's fair. What's a bad sign? The mag hangs slower than Sean's sack.
That's weird. But the other one curls up like Sean's sack too. It's so odd.
What y'all know about my nuts? Nothing.
That they're crazy. They're nuts.
You know what? How about this?
What you gonna do now? Talk about lifestyles. What you gonna do now? Talk about lifestyles. Brought to you by Brown Hills.
Am I actually brought to you by Brown Hills tonight?
No, I actually forgot to stop playing. They'll be on our Wednesday show, but you pick the advertiser.
Well, if it's my choice,
yeah,
I'm going to pick Bowers Group. Oh, wait, no, I can't because Nick's not there to take the picture.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Polymer 80.
Polymer 80? All right.
Yeah. So my friends over at Polymer 80, Alex over there, he's a great guy, by the way. He's a lot like me. You know what? I would like to just hang out with Alex. You know, there's a few people in the industry that were like, you know, this guy's kind of an asshole. He's so plastic. He's fake. But Alex is a genuine person. I like him.
We do hang out with Alex.
No, I mean, like outside the gun world.
Dude, when I was at, I don't remember what event it was. It was the Epic Shoot. Literally, I just sat at Polymer 80's booth pretty much all day long. Hung out with Alex and Lil Dave and chased Lil Dave around with the drone. Competed against Skinny Medic, won every time, obviously.
I remember that.
Remember that
to get me parts for a 10 millimeter.
Are they there yet?
No, I still haven't gotten them.
So, Sean,
there is reason for that.
We speaking of drones, when we got our very first drone, it was fucking so complicated to fly this thing, right?
God damn.
So Sean had a practice drone, which was like 1/10 the size of the actual one. And it kept hitting me in the face. I kept hitting myself in the face with it. That thing sucked. I hated it. I'm so glad I never flew the big one.
Do you remember we were at the We Like Shooting range day, and we had like this big, huge line of cars, and that drone just like went out of control and just like zipped past all those cars going like 40 miles an hour, just like 2 feet in front of the hood. Fuck that thing, man.
Yeah. I'm so glad we don't have that anymore.
Wait. Drinking game. Take a drink whenever Sean says that's fair and gets plastered in 5 minutes.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Right. So Polymer 80, dude, they have so many different options out there, which is amazing. And what I love is the fact that when we first started doing Polymer 80 kits, we only had so many options available for parts. Yeah. Now they have parts. They have slides. They have everything you're going to need, which was when you originally started doing them a long time ago, it was like, okay, I need a parts list. Now they have all the parts. You don't even need to come up with that list anymore, which is great. Yeah.
Totally agree. So one thing that they've done is they are pushing so much product out to all their distributors and retailers. And like Brownells. They've been selling Polymer 80 stuff. I've been getting emails. I've been seeing it. It's all at Brownells, which I guess brings us back to it. But yeah, Polymer 80, amazing company. Literally kind of heading up one of the fights against the ATF for all of us out here in the wild. And they're just a great company. If you go to their website and you find stuff that's in stock, use coupon code WLS is life, and that'll save you 15%. If not, just go to all their distributors and retailers and you can buy all that stuff. In fact, JSD Supply, who we recently had on the show and we're besties now, they sell a ton of Polymer 80 stuff, and I know they've been getting stuff in as well. So the legend Polymer 80 lives. They stand up for our rights. They're a company that we should all support. So if you don't want to 3D print your stuff, go buy the Polymer 80 stuff, and I promise you'll be happy. In fact, r/Polymer 80 on Reddit is actually a pretty cool place to go. So Aaron, what you got to say?
All right. So,
wait. Firetoad Forge says, drink every time Sean details the show, but doesn't get kicked off because he owns the network. Is that Rails? Bitch, the only reason this thing's even remotely on Rails is because I try to keep it there.
Details.
Yeah.
Derails.
I mean, maybe he meant details, but yeah, anyway, I own the network, so fuck it.
Right. All right.
We'll
So
say that we became the #1 show long before I owned the network. So that's on Jake if you want to complain. Go ahead, Aaron.
are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. Anyhow, so I know it sounds weird, but I was looking for armor plates for my car. You know, you could buy these, you could buy pads that you put inside your doors to make them bulletproof. I don't know, man. I don't live in like a scary neighborhood or anything, but if shit fucking hits the fan, I want to have something I can travel in and not have to worry about bad things happen to me or my family. So I was Googling, armor plates for vehicle, ballistic armor for vehicle. And I came across this website called madeinchina.com. And they have a ton of different body armor options out there. It's made-in-china.com. Just tons and tons of ballistic armor. And I wondered would you guys ever buy anything from Made in China body armor?
No.
No?
Nope.
Just because you don't trust them, or just because
some of the armor, yeah, bless you, Nick. Some of the armor that we get probably is made in China, right? Like some of the stuff is probably made in China. But here's the reason why. Because, and this is actually something that I've seen and read stories about. So what happens is a company will like do some testing on some NIJ level testing on some armor. And then like 6 months later, they'll get a different batch of steel, and maybe that steel is not tempered correctly. Maybe it's not the right hardness. Maybe the coating is not right. And we see a lot of that stuff coming in from China. So that's actually one of the big problems with steel stuff. And one of the complaints that I've seen about like AR500 is that it comes in and there's like different hardnesses. And when the armor is at a different hardness, like it absolutely doesn't perform the same in the tests. And that's a huge problem. And also like, fuck China, man. Like Olight reached out to us not too long ago and they were like, oh, we'd love to work with you. And my response was LOL, hell no. Literally, that was my professional business email back to Olight. We got hit up by some backpack company today or yesterday or something like that. And they're like, we make tactical backpacks and they're made in China. And yeah, like I guarantee that from Hackett, probably, I think a lot of their stuff was made in China. I guarantee I own stuff, but like, it's just not a selling point for me. Like so many things that I use are made in China, but I'm not going to go seek it out at a website called Made in China. Our patches, I deal with a person in China. Like that's the person that I deal with to get all of our patches. They're made in China. I don't know. Just something about it like strikes me as and the fact that you never know what you're going to get, especially from a website like this. And
well, I think they're pretty upfront. It's made in China.
Yeah. But to what quality, right?
Right. I mean, it's just like you look at the costs that they offer, because you can buy one set of plates for like $30, or you can buy a bunch of them for $600. You know, I mean, the cost does seem a little bit ridiculous for what you get. It just seems too good to be true. Is it Wish? Is it the Wish of armored plates?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. And like you said, a lot of the things that we do get are made in China, and I agree with you. And it's not like I'm out, I'm not seeking it out, but I'm not like, oh, it's made in China. I don't want it either.
No, like, dude, this fucking phone, guaranteed made in China. Like this Rodecaster Pro that we're recording the show on right now, guaranteed fucking made in China. Like this Stream Deck that I use to play these, guaranteed made in China.
Fox.
These fucking lights, guaranteed made in China. Swamp Fox, made in China. Like I buy shit that's made in China. But when it's something that I really truly expect to stop a bullet to save my life, like it makes me nervous. And the fact, like when there's a company and they're in the United States and we are friends with them and we've tested the stuff and I feel like I can trust them, that's one thing. Like they can buy their stuff. My ballistic helmet, Hardhead Veterans, made in China. I think they source the materials in the US, send them over, they manufacture them in China, and then they bring them back here for final assembly. That's the thing. The watcher literally just brought that up. So that's the thing, because I can trust the company that's here. And maybe it's just me being like a fucking, I don't know. I don't want to say racist. Maybe it's just me being like, I don't know. I don't know what the right word is, but maybe
I'm trying to think of the word as well. It's like it's being more US continentist.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what it is.
The watcher points out hard-headed veterans assembled in China.
I just said that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
God,
are you sure you're not drunk?
Because you're reading the comments.
Yeah, he typed that literally a couple seconds after I said it.
He probably typed it before and then hit send, and there's
lag.
a delay.
But I think actually, I don't know. Yeah.
See, if U.S. were ever to go to war with China, I say that's a great idea, because then we wipe out all of our debt with China, and then we're like our U.S. debt would be like,
where was that?
1/3 of what it is now.
Skyline shooter in here. Oh, there it is. Skyline shooter in here says,
Our
Nick,
politicians are too stupid.
No, sir. I was not made in China.
But your intestines were.
No, it was all made in Oklahoma.
Says
That's
Jordan
the problem.
Let's see. Fire Toad said, drink every time Sean burns a bridge with potential advertisers, but doesn't get fired because he owns a network. Dude, like, do you not know how we work? I was on a conference call today. There's a company that wants to advertise with us. I flat out said no. They were like, well, let's hop on a conference call. I get on the conference call. I'm like, look, I've explained in email multiple times. Like this is how it works. We test some stuff. We have a company on the show. If we test it and it goes great and we start to love the company, then we can start thinking about possibly being friends. But I told him, I was like, we don't accept money. Like it's one of the reasons that fucking we don't have money is because we just don't take money from anybody. That it's really hard. Like Bowers Group, the shit we put that poor man through to advertise on the show, like I will feel guilty about forever. Like we made him come from Oregon to Colorado.
And I bet he could.
It's just like
Wait, flying or driving?
We don't take money. So yeah. I burn a bridge with Olight. Eat a dick. I don't care. Like we burn a bridge with
Geisley.
AR500. AR500. I could literally pull up the email where they were asking to advertise on our show, and I told them no. Like we don't fucking take money from companies that suck. And sometimes we make bad choices.
Well, wait, remember when Dick's came to us? Not Dick's, fucking
cheaper than
dirt. Yeah.
Oh
We're
my
like, fuck.
God.
Yeah.
Really?
And they were like, we will give you everything in our stock. We will give you 2 of everything in our stock, so you can give one away and keep one for yourselves. So we will give you anything you want. We're like, no.
Wow.
No. We remember what you did. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's a weekly thing that I tell companies.
This website has mask making machines.
Dang. That's crazy. We should buy them.
We should buy them all.
Is that the China site?
Yeah.
Wait.
It was like one of the featured categories on there.
Like what kind of masks?
Like
the paper disposable.
I'm like human masks? Like we could...
So this
Oh, God damn it, Sean, that mask.
This is the mask that I started COVID with.
You started COVID with.
This mask is the same one that I wore the first time that we ever had to. That's a year and a month ago.
That's the one that Sean wore when he ate that pat.
Yeah, seriously.
When you started COVID.
This is the mask I wore when I fucked a pangolin.
Dude, pangolins are kind of cool.
This is the mask. Like it, I'm not
I
gonna
thought he said I fucked Topanga in, and I was like, damn, nice.
but
All right.
like this mask actually stinks. But I'm like, this is the mask that I've worn for an entire year.
I don't understand why you're so proud of this.
I'm not really proud of it. I'm just
then
like,
why do you keep telling everybody? And
So
like,
here's
why
how-
have you not grabbed a new mask?
here's how it started.
Because it's gross.
And I literally have like a fucking crate of masks.
Exactly. This is like wearing one pair of underwear.
Here's how it started.
It's just gross.
So it is gross, and I won't deny that. So when it first started, I was like totally anti-mask. To this day, I'm still anti-mask. And I put it on, and I was like, I'm never getting a fucking fabric mask because that's letting them win. I don't actually know what that means. Letting them win. I don't know what that means. That's just what I felt.
I have 3 fabric masks, one for each day of the week I go out of the house.
So I was like, I'm not getting one. And then I was like, you know what? This shit's not going to last very long, right? Just 2 weeks to flatten the curve. That's what it's going to be. And then when 2 weeks came and went and it turned into 4 weeks, I was like, you know what? I fucking have probably a couple hundred masks with the medical supplies in the other room. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to get that mask. And then after it started like becoming the dumbest point of pride that anyone could ever
This is
imagine.
the stupidest protest.
It is. And I fully admit that. I recognize it. But I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Like, it's got to end sometime, right? I'm just going to use the same fucking mask. And Team Ghost Company hazard. It's like reusing a condom. Yeah. I'm going to wash it out and I'm going to fucking let it hang dry over the bathroom door.
But do you actually wash that out?
Yeah. No, the mask?
Look,
Yeah.
I got one from work.
So
Nice.
So what you're doing, you're saying you believe masks don't work. So you're protesting the regulations that require you to wear a mask by wearing the same mask every day, which actually does put you at risk to getting sick.
Yes. It's dumb. Like,
so
did we miss where I said it's dumb?
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
I think the point of it is to prove that it's not actually doing anything. You can say, well, you have to wear a mask, but if nobody's actually wearing them properly, nobody's actually doing anything.
This mask also made in China.
Because Jeremy, the difference is he's breathing moisture into this and then folding it up and putting it in his pocket, and shit's growing in that.
So's everybody else.
He's gonna get Legionnaire's disease from his mask.
Other people clean their masks or change their masks out. Even if they wait too long to do it, at least they do it.
Yeah.
Like this is,
you're not gonna you can't shame me because I already feel like a dumb fuck for doing it.
You're basically like, I'm gonna protest this by walking around and punching myself in the mouth.
Yeah. Like, dude, this mask is so much more dangerous than COVID. I guarantee it. Like, if you put on this mask, you would die in 10 minutes.
It's like super COVID being made in there.
It is. And I get it. Like, it's fucking stupid. But yet here I am, like walking around with this fucking dumb
It's
mask.
all fucking stupid.
And I will admit, I thought I lost it for a little while, and then I found it again, and I was so happy. And it's dumb.
Honestly, Sean, I think it's hilarious, and what you should do when this whole thing's over.
I'm gonna frame it.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, take a styrofoam head, cut out the face part, and just put it on there and frame it.
Yeah, the fact that he's not dead from that mask is proof it's BS. And like, here's the thing: like, I wear masks when it is required by the law. Like, I'm about to go on vacation. I'm gonna fucking put that mask on in the airport, and I'm never gonna take it off again unless I'm eating until we leave the other airport. Like, I'm not trying to like make a big scene or act like a fucking peckerhead. I don't know. I was just like, you know what? It'll end soon. And then I kept having the mask. And then at some point it was like, yeah, I'm just going to use the same fucking mask.
To me, it's like if you go into someone's house and they ask you to take off your shoes, you do it.
Off my shoes.
Common courtesy. If you walk into a place that says put a mask on, I'm going to put a mask on. It's common courtesy.
Yeah. Now, if I have a choice between a place that requires a mask and doesn't, I'm going to go to a place that doesn't. And that's fine. Like, there was just a big, huge report that was put out, covered in the mainstream media, that the efficacy of a mask, whether it's 6 feet or 60 feet indoors, doesn't matter. Like, the efficacy is the same. And I don't even want to get into this. Like, literally, I'm a fucking moron because I've been using the same mask for 11 months.
So, Sean, it sounds like you would buy body armor from China then.
Oh, so our patch maker in China, when all this first started kicking off,
Oh my God, that just gave me an awesome idea.
she was like, "Hey, do you need any masks? 'Cause I've got some, and I'll ship them to you." And I was like,
Patch maker, make me a patch.
she shipped me 2 big things, of which I still have 1.5 left, and this is one of the masks that I bought from China during COVID, and that I
Savage. Why are you appropriating Aaron's culture?
Here's what I don't get.
Aaron, you sing it.
What I don't get is how come you use the mic, like actually use the mic when you sang the song, but for the entire show you don't.
Hey, I have a question, Nick.
Okay.
No.
Would you buy body armor from this website?
No.
Why?
Because I don't know anything about it, and I don't really trust it because I don't know anything about it.
Jeremy, would you buy body armor from this website?
Probably not. I don't even know what website.
Madeinchina.com.
No.
Savage, would you buy body armor from this website?
I mean, no, I don't. I mean, I haven't really considered buying any body armor, but I can't even reach this website.
Aaron,
No.
would you buy body armor from this website?
I would consider it. Yes.
Why?
Because we made body armor out of books and ceramic plates.
Paper, like printer paper.
Yes. If it's if it has a ceramic, if it's ceramic style, I would give it a go. I mean, for if someone can't afford level 4 plus armor and they can afford it from here, any protection is better than no protection.
Unless it goes directly right through or cracks like butter, or
Yeah, but
cracks like a peanut brittle.
right, but any protection is better than no protection.
See, that I completely disagree with.
Really, you'd rather have no protection?
No, I'm saying that if a bullet just goes right fucking through it, then it's like just the same as no protection.
Right, but I don't
Yeah,
think there's so.
Yeah.
I mean, there'll be some resistance. I mean, look at it.
No, so that's what I'm saying. The AR-500 stuff that we've heard reports of, like they got a bad batch of steel, and the steel is at the wrong hardness, and the bullets just passed right through it.
Oof.
So what we should do is buy some and test it out and see if it actually works.
I would like to order some sort of fart armor for my nose.
Yeah,
I didn't fart. I swear to God, I didn't fart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nick F said wrong, false sense of security. I don't know. Like, would I maybe buy this for my, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I have an aversion to this, even though all the stuff, like these mics are made in China. I guarantee that these Howard lights are made in China. Like everything in this Mevo.
Yeah, but all the stuff that's made in China, or I should say, most of the stuff that's made in China is literally made there because it is the cheapest place to get it fucking made. It has nothing to do with that. Like, I don't give a fuck how quality this microphone is. I'm not a goddamn elite recording star. I'll bet you they're not using fucking, Audio Technica fucking microphones. I'll bet you they're using something that's, well made. Like, it works. If I just need something to just kind of work, like, I don't give a fuck where it's made. But if I need something to, like, not be a complete piece of shit, and work for a long time well, and I know it's probably not going to have a problem, it's probably not going to be a Chinese piece of shit. And I know that you can get better quality stuff made in China. It all depends on your specs. But they are literally known for making the cheapest of the cheap.
Yeah, a Skyline Shooter said before you go, Nick, but you're not trusting your life to those mics, that phone, or anything else. You're talking about trusting your life to something here. Okay, go ahead, Nick.
I totally agree with that, and I would add on to that a big difference with a lot of these products is that they are branded by a company where you can look and see if they have a consistent product, and like Jeremy said, stuff is made to their specs, and then it comes into the US or wherever it's assembled, and those people put it through QC process, and anything that doesn't meet QC isn't going to get put into a finished product. And at the end of the day, you have something. At the end of the day, you have something that you can test several of and know. Like, I've had a bunch of these, and I know that these are okay, or I've used a bunch of these, And I know from my experiences that the Howard lights are okay.
Yeah.
Even though they're made in China.
Probably.
Looking at this made in China website, you're just buying from a factory, and there's not really a whole lot of information there on like what kind of QC they do, if they do QC, like to what extent. I just there's not a lot of information available to me to research these or to expect to know what to expect, if that makes sense. Whereas if these are being purchased by a company in the US who then rebrands them, they're going to be made to that company's specs. That company's going to be doing QC. And while shit still goes very wrong sometimes, like you talked about, at least there's like someone's name there that I can look at to figure out, to try and form an opinion.
So Toad Forge says, I have to diarrhea so I can watch more. Stupid gluten-free pancakes. I don't even know what that fucking means, dude. I have to diarrhea.
Supposed to help with that?
No, so like in our cult group on MeWe, he mentioned that he bought some gluten-free pancakes, but he's been on the toilet all day, every day.
Oh, geez.
Since he
Stop
bought
eating them.
Hey,
yeah.
So here's the thing that I'm actually more interested in. So we see all these companies. I'm looking at this website and I'm like, oh shit, minimum order 25 tons.
Woo.
Minimum order 1 ton. Let me look at these plates. $65 a piece, minimum order 100 pieces. So 6,500 pieces. This is where all these no-name companies are getting their fucking armor from.
Yeah.
Like, and when I say no name, I don't mean no name. I mean, how many companies are out there buying this fucking shit from China and then packaging it and reselling it and
tons,
and doing it all here? Yeah, tons.
I mean, it's like that with every industry. When you get on Amazon and you type in like headphones, and there are 20 different headphones that all look the same but have different names on them. That's why.
This thing
that fucking garbage optics with the red dot and like the laser combo thing.
Oh,
like,
yep.
Yeah, this is interesting. Like $60, 10 pieces. You can get NIJ level 4 bulletproof armor for 6150 for 10 to 999 pieces. Like, holy fuck, that's cheap.
Right? And it says NIJ certified, right?
Well, it's tested at NIJ standards, guaranteed. But like this one, like, holy fucking shit. Defense Combat. The company is, dude, so many armor companies are getting their shit from here. Guaranteed. That is very, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think we've covered that and doing it well. All right. It's time for Going Ballistic. But before we do, Aaron, who are you going to pick?
Oh, damn, dude. I'm going to pick Bowers Group because now Nick's back.
Thank you.
Right, so we did Polymer 80. Yeah, we're going to do Bowers Group as soon as Nick gets his phone up.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important for us to send Tom a selfie. Oh, Jesus.
That's pointed.
That was the wall. Wait. All right.
Okay, go ahead.
What's happening?
I'm just taking a video.
God damn it. I thought you were taking a still.
So the other day I went to take a selfie of Sean and I think to send it to Tyler. And I put the timer on accident. So we were just like stuck there, me holding the phone up.
It was so
and then
awkward.
Sean earlier tonight went to take a picture, went to take a selfie, and he accidentally put the timer on. So we were just, awkwardly staring at the camera waiting.
Yeah.
So apparently that's like a trend now. I think we're getting old. I think both of us are getting old, and it's kind of scary.
You're so old.
So I have a verse 30 here on my 6.5 Creedmoor.
I have a verse 30 on my 6.5 Creedmoor. Ugh.
Right? So it seems like the choice for 6.5 Creedmoor.
That's actually not pointing at my head. It's pointing back behind me, but
it's pointed at his head.
Yeah. So 6.5 Creedmoor, the verse 30. Mr. Guns and Gear just did a review of the verse 30T, which is what mine is. And
mine too.
It's a really good review. Go check it out. Mr. Guns and Gear.
Hey, Aaron. Point gun at Venus.
No.
Do it.
You won't do it.
So So far, Jeremy,
got
everything
no-
everything that you've added to the show is either suck, start a shotgun, or shoot yourself, or I hope they die. Do you have no joy in your life? Is there something
No,
wrong that you want to
There
talk
was
about?
also,
Well,
there
we
was
just haven't
also-
talked about anything interesting.
There was also I have no idea what website we're talking about.
Right. So I'm worried about you, Jeremy. Do you need
Are
do you
you?
need some do you need some mental coaching, or do you need some mental health? Is your mental hygiene not working? What's going on? Talk to me, man. Open up.
The fuck is mental hygiene?
I don't know. My wife says I don't get sleep hygiene because I don't sleep at all.
Wouldn't
So-
sleep hygiene mean you like drooled or something?
yeah, wouldn't sleep
I
hygiene.
don't
I think it'd be
she knows
good
what
sleep.
the word hygiene means.
I think it's a technical term that she uses. But anyhow,
Yeah, I think she's being racist against Jewish people.
It's
If he-
it's the A cup.
If she says you need mental hygiene, I think that means you need to be brainwashed.
so
Yeah.
what I'm worried about is Jeremy's mental health here. Jeremy, are you okay?
He's more okay than most of us.
Do we need an intervention? Should we all go over there and hug you?
I don't want to get strangled. Okay, look, the last time I tried to hug Jeremy in the middle of the night, I got a gun pointed at me.
Well, your wiener was out, so it was
So
weird
it is.
for
It was weird.
Don't fucking make flash judgments.
Sexual assault is considered serious bodily harm. Just saying.
So anyway, this is the Verse 30T. Mr. Guns and Gear just did a video on it. It is fantastic. It does really well. Great sound reduction and just an all-around awesome suppressor. Go to bowersgroup.com. And yes, I just used Mr. Guns and Gear in our ad for Bowers Group. Use coupon code WLS to save money.
You know who I bet accidentally puts the timer on when he goes to take a selfie?
Who?
Tom.
That's actually probably true. Fire Toad Forge, I know it's a while ago, but Kleckner slobbered all over 6'5" Creedmoor's balls, especially after his Africa hunt. He was saying 6'5" could take anything in North America. Opinions.
Probably.
Don't you fucking dare question anything Kleckner ever says.
He's probably
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
He would know.
He would definitely know. So anyway, Bowers Group, we love him. You love him. And if you don't, fucking fix yourself. Savage, this is going ballistic. This is your time to shine, bro. You got a little hair on your face. You're feeling a little bit manly. Let's roll with it.
He's got a little hair on
Do
his
we-
head.
Do we have any inspirational music or something we can
Yeah.
lead in with here?
Absolutely.
Something celebratory, perhaps.
Oh wait, one of these buttons will do it. Hold on. No, let's double tap. Let me grab this. Here we go. I really miss DDP. I wonder if he still listens to the show.
Probably not. He probably hates us.
Why though?
I don't know. I would hate us if I was someone
Diamond
else.
Dallas Page used to listen to this show.
But do you remember this?
Socks. Yeah. Definitely remember that one. So we have a little bit of reason for celebration today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Supreme Court has granted cert to NYS RPA versus Corlett. So it's good, but it's also slightly confusing. So the original question that was put forth by the people pushing this case said the question was whether the state's denial of petitioners' applicants for concealed carry licenses for self-defense violated the Second Amendment. So that's what the original question stated. When the Supreme Court granted cert, they changed the question to whether the Second Amendment allows the government to prohibit ordinary law-abiding citizens from carrying handguns. Oh, sorry, my bad. I reversed that. The first one was whether the Second Amendment allows the government to prohibit ordinary law-abiding citizens from carrying handguns outside the home for self-defense. Two, whether the state's denial of petitioners' applicants for concealed carry licenses for self-defense violated the Second Amendment. So it looks like they are severely narrowing down the scope of where this ruling could lead. I guess we're going to have to wait to see what happens after this. So maybe we'll see what the lawyers come up with. But according to the post on Reddit and XJZ75A4C11, so this begins the long process of both sides and their allies filing briefs, making the substantive arguments for their case, and the only updates to expect for the next few months or so will be the merits brief and the amicus briefs being filed and the date being set for oral arguments. It's estimated that we probably won't get to those arguments until around November or December this year at the earliest. And then on top of that, probably a year out from an actual decision. So the gears of justice grind very slowly, but this is a very large step. It's going to be up to the lawyers here to probably decide how much, we'd be willing to win in this. I don't know. The Supreme Court might be automatically, limiting the scope as to how far it can go, but it's a step in the right direction. And I'm pretty excited about it.
So I have so much to say about this.
I'm sure you do.
And I want you to challenge me if you think I'm wrong on any of it. All right. So let's talk real quick about DC versus Heller.
Yep.
This was holding that the Second Amendment protects individual right to keep and bear arms at home for self-defense.
Inside the home. Yes.
Yes. This is DC versus Heller. This is huge. Kleckner, who we just talked about, has told us many times that the court generally only takes cases that they think there's a good chance that they might overturn. Right?
Generally, yes.
Yeah.
Or if there's a split, or if there's a circuit split.
Granting certiorari means that they basically said that they want the lower court to send up the documents, that they're going to take a look at the case.
Mm-hmm.
So this terrifies me. It really does. So apparently we all suspect that we have a 6-3 conservative Supreme Court, 6-3, 6 conservative, 3 right-leaning. I'm sorry, left-leaning Supreme Court. But this is so huge, right? Like if this whole case, the New York Rifle and Pistol Association versus the state, like this is such a huge thing. Like if the Supreme Court comes down and they rule like they did in Heller, and hopefully, like, I mean, Thomas, like we know which way he's going to go on this, but if they rule the way they did on Heller, this is one of the hugest Supreme Court rulings of my entire lifetime.
But it depends on the scope. So the whole issue at stake here is May issue. New York and Hawaii and other states operate under May issue schemes for concealed carry licenses, but it's de facto a ban on any kind of carry. So what the lawyers are hoping to do is to strike down the May issue clause. I mean, hopefully farther than that. I mean, I'm sure the lawyers would rather make it so that a constitutional carry would be the law of the land at that point. I don't think the Supreme Court is going to let it go that far. I think they're going to strike down May issue and make it so that every single state has to do shall issue, which will totally fuck up New York. Good, which will totally fuck up Hawaii. So they'll probably also take into consideration Young versus Hawaii. So I think that's the more realistic venue that they're going to be going for. But if Clarence Thomas gets to write it and goes Wild West pimp style, we could see constitutional carry.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. But this is one of those things. Like if it goes the other way, then it's devastating.
I think it would be super hard to go the other way. I mean, maybe it'll happen, but it'd be super hard considering previous rulings.
I heard you guys go both ways.
Were we dropping this? I was told we were dropping this.
Yeah, well, bi-curious, yes,
No,
but calling you guys.
Hold on a second. You know that Aaron just doesn't want you taking his shtick. You know that. Dude, Nick and I talked about the show last week. He's like, "Wait, is Aaron actually dropping bi-curious?" I was like, "No, he just doesn't."
No, I'm actually dropping bi-curious. I'm done with bi-curious.
You've done it.
What? No. I just said you guys go both ways. That's not saying bi-curious. It's just calling you guys out.
I don't know. I worry about this because I literally have no faith in the system, and I think that there's so many.
I just really want to hear Aaron's opinion right now. It can't wait. I need to hear it now.
No.
Well, that's fine because I swallowed.
We know.
You
sons of bitches.
That's what's up. Now all the attention's on Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm right here inside Sean, and Aaron swallows.
Wow, this is the most homoerotic show.
We're not just sure he's HIV positive.
We should call our show The Marines now.
Oh man, I don't know. Like it makes me nervous when the Supreme Court takes a case. Like I'm always like, yeah, fucking take a case, Supreme Court. And then they don't take it. And I'm like, yeah, well, they just didn't think that was the right one. But when they take one, I'm like, fuck.
It's like two dogs on either side of a fence barking at each other, but as soon as that fence opens, they're all like really nice.
It makes me nervous, man. And you know, with Biden in the House, like literally trying to put stuff in place to examine packing the court. Not their words, my words, to examine extending the Supreme Court. It's a concern.
I mean, when the Supreme Court tells you that it's a bad idea to extend the Supreme Court, maybe.
Yeah. I think this court case would go faster than they would be able to extend the court.
I used that in the comments.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I mean, you know how long it takes for anything to pass Congress, hopefully, and the Senate.
It really takes just one session. That's
yeah.
I don't know.
I'd be worried.
It scares me, but at the same time, I'm hopeful. But then again, I don't know. I've become so pessimistic.
You're so jaded, Sean.
Yeah, I really am.
I mean,
that's
being
racist.
a gun owner in this country will do that to you. When
Yeah.
you have people trying to pull this kind of shit all the time. And how's it racist? This is not racist.
Jaded.
That's not racist.
Jaded.
Now, this
is racist.
Isn't jade like a green color?
It's a Asian. It's from the Orient.
But
It's a celestial object.
Jade is a stone. It's a type of rock. It's.
All right, I'm gonna Google that.
I don't give a shit, actually. So this is the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association. This is FPC and NRA, if I recall, are both working on this case.
I can't remember, but I know that the lawyer who they have, and didn't he argue Heller? The same lawyer argued Heller, I believe, and the previous NYSRPA.
I believe so. Yeah, this is that
well.
rock star lawyer that's probably the most practiced Supreme Court litigator in the country. Yeah. So
I mean, with that guy behind it, I really think we're going to be okay. I just don't know the scope, but I think it's going to end up on our side.
Yeah. Paul Clement or Kirkland and Ellis, I believe, is the law firm.
Something like that.
I don't know how to read this shit, but yeah, this is one of those moments. Clench your cheeks, hope for the best.
For a year. No pooping.
But hey, I mean, fuck, a year, that's better than how long. I mean, this case was filed years ago.
Not that many years ago, though. About the same time as last just after the last NYSRPA, which was like last year. Well, it came up for review last year, so a couple years before that. So like 2-3 years.
Yeah, it's been several years because we've talked about it on the show for probably half of our existence.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, next story.
Next story. So it looks like some anti-gun activists in Philadelphia want to bring up ammo tracking. So Lawrence Clark, the main organizer of the Zero Now Network Coalition, says that a tracking system for ammunition could help law enforcement solve gun violence crimes as homicides and shootings surge in Philadelphia. No, there's literally no way to do that. But the groups track the bullet proposal would require all bullets sold in the state to be traceable to buyers. Don't know how they do that because no manufacturer serializes cartridges. It just doesn't happen. So they say that this would tie the buyer of the ammunition as the point of origin. And this guy said this, flanked by dozens of community activists and members. Like, that doesn't actually add any credence to your argument. If your law and your technology doesn't work, having people stand next to you doesn't make you suddenly more credible. I just got to say that. So anyway, the group said it intends to propose this legislation to the Philadelphia delegation of state lawmakers in the coming weeks. Again, I don't see how it's going to work. It's more like that California, firing pin / other pin that hits the case and the primer at the same time and can be filed down, and it's never worked. And even the inventor of the technology says it can't work. It's just more wishful thinking, more people trying to do something that actually does nothing, and it's just stupid and annoying.
Yeah, I mean, clearly they see the back of head stamps on cases, and they're like, "Oh, look, they can totally do that." Well, what they don't understand that people buy like 1 million of those at a time.
Yeah, of one. You don't just change
Yeah.
the stamping for
No.
every single fucking bullet. That's
You
insane.
understand how much that would cost? Like, Philadelphia tallied nearly 500 homicides last year, and right now the city's on pace for even more deaths, with 152 murders reported as of last Friday. Wow.
Guys,
Yeah.
cureviolence.org. If you haven't done it, look it up. They're able to reduce homicides by 44 to 75% in any place where the program is active. Whereas this has saved this many lives, this whole many lives, this zero many lives is how many this kind of technology would save and has saved in the past. Zero.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's stupid and it will solve nothing. Because, like you said, Savage, a nice little file and boom, completely ineffective.
All it is somebody had a bright idea how to make it not cost effective to be a gun manufacturer, and they're like, well, this is how we can force them out, but we got to make it sound like a bunch of happy horse shit that it's not what we're trying to do, but that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Yep, pretty much. Yep.
Yeah. I want to know how much of that Philadelphia crime and murder is actually caused by known gangs and gang members.
Probably
80%. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
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 Quite a bit.
The website Savage just said, and I know nothing about it, is cureviolence.org.
Yeah, I've talked about it several times over the years.
I don't listen.
I know.
I mean, I love you, but I don't listen to it.
Oh, no, I know. I mean, nobody does. I don't even know why I have this segment in the first place. But it just basically takes up time. I mean, we're filling the gap.
I would hear you better if you were closer to your mic.
No, here's what you don't understand. It's not that what you say is not interesting. It's that the entire show, I have to be like completely focused and paying attention. And when your segment is the one time where I can just take a breath. So it's not that I don't care what you're saying. It's just like, that's the only time that I have to like chill for a second.
Okay.
So thank you, first of all. And
You're welcome.
Second of all, fuck off.
Okay. Moving forward. So actually, this is going to be a double one. Just recently, Friday, Governor Greg Gianforte in Montana passed a new bill into law that prohibits law enforcement officials or other state workers from enforcing federal gun restrictions or spending taxpayer funds on restricting certain firearms, ammunition, or accessories such as magazines. And it says, considering the fact that the certain firearms in question are the most immensely popular, which would be the AR style rifles and magazines, they're clearly of the extended variety. This measure would effectively mute the gun control legislation being worked on in Congress. So this is basically turning Montana into a Second Amendment sanctuary state. And in addition to Montana, North Dakota just declared themselves a Second Amendment sanctuary state. I don't want to read the whole declaration there like I did with Montana, but it's basically the same thing. They're saying, we don't care what laws the federal government writes, we're not going to enforce them, and no federal enforcement agency is going to get any kind of aid from the state government whatsoever. So ATF, y'all go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're saying.
But Montana.
Yeah, they're getting stuff done this go around.
Right? Like,
yeah.
There was just something else recently. Was it constitutional carry?
Yeah, constitutional carry. Well, yeah, for the whole state. It used to be that you could carry, constitutional carry was there outside city limits, but now it is, and that was like 97.5% of Montana or something like that.
Good for them, man.
By land. But yeah, now the whole state is open. There's all kinds of awesome stuff.
There really is.
The Montana Sports Shooting Association on MeWe. And they put out updates almost every day on what's going on, where stuff is, what's coming next. And they're getting all kinds of awesome stuff pushed through right now.
What you laughing about MeWe, Savage? It's actually kind of awesome.
I guess. I just haven't been on in a while. It just seemed annoying to me when it was on. Maybe it's better. I don't know.
I mean, it's like we have a thriving community on MeWe.
I should jump in at some point.
You should, because they talk shit about you every day.
Well, then why would I?
Defend yourself.
Oh, defend myself.
Did you just call him a
fuck
cunt?
all you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, just want to make sure I heard it right.
You were just surprised that I didn't call you one.
No, I didn't. I stopped caring what you said a long time ago.
Bless you, Jeremy.
Yep.
So Jeremy, you know what? You haven't talked enough tonight. Tell us things.
I'm pissed at my mower.
So what the fuck? Like, so you've got a mower and you tried to put a bagger on it?
Yeah. And
It went
the
great.
the fucking place sent me the wrong fucking bagger. And
You had two pulleys touching each other.
They should have sent you advance.
The legend.
they sent me the wrong kit, so it had like the wrong fucking pulley in it. So basically it just
You need a different pulley
didn't
when
fucking
you
work.
you need a different pulley when you have a bagger attached.
Yeah, because you need a double pulley. One runs the bagger, one runs
Okay, gotcha.
So Jeremy, I ordered you headphones, but I totally spaced out that you broke your stand. So you've been holding your mic the entire show.
correct.
Yeah. Do you want to stand?
Yeah,
You want the same one that you had?
sure.
Okay. Sorry, dude. That's actually totally on me. I will get you one.
My chair broke, Sean.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
Lose
maybe
some
you should
weight.
lose some weight.
I don't want to stand the entire show. I want to sit.
yeah. Well, shouldn't be so fat, should you?
So sad.
What's this? USB condenser microphone. No, I don't need that. I just need the stand, but I want one that doesn't have spring sounds the entire time.
This is awesome radio.
Yeah. Aaron,
Yeah, I just I don't know. Nothing you said interested me, so I didn't talk a lot.
that's fine.
So with the mower, would you consider instead of getting the bagger, why don't you get like mulching blades or something?
Because there's 47 trees on my property, and I got to get a way to get the fuck. Because all they do is collect everywhere
Okay.
in like the corners of the goddamn house, and the easiest way to fucking get them collected up and out of the goddamn and not blowing right back to where they were. It's like, oh great, there's leaves everywhere. Mow them. Oh great, now there's pieces of leaves everywhere. Doesn't solve my problem.
Well, that's true. Okay. So is it one of those pull behind baggers, or is it just attached to the back of or the side? How does that work?
No, it goes on the back of the mower. I have like a big commercial Ferris mower,
Right.
like a really big one.
Does it take
Stands
a day
to
off
reason.
every once in a while?
Huh?
Does it take a day off every once in a while?
No, it's not a union one.
Steal your Porsche, go into the city.
What?
He said it's a Ferris.
Oh, like Bueller.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it.
Oh, I thought you meant
No,
like wheel.
Ferris, like
Like a
the
wheel
word
it
for
rolls.
iron.
Bueller? Bueller?
All right. So I have something to talk about here. So we were talking
Fuck you, Jeremy.
for the gun club that I help with. We were just talking the other day, and we have to mow. Like, we have two huge ranges, and we have to mow like the area. And apparently it's like really fucking expensive. So I was like, why don't we just buy a zero turn? But then we would have to move it between both ranges. It's like a terrible idea.
Wait.
Like, what's the best option to mow like fucking tons and tons of area?
A torch.
Yeah, but we're
Yeah,
called
like
Oh.
a fucking brush hog.
Yeah, so the torch works even better because we're in Colorado.
so put it on like, yeah, because then it burns down the entire like fucking.
Wait, is it the one in the middle of the desert?
Your mic switched.
Like, how much property are we talking here?
Oh, dude, like, so one of our
And
ranges.
do you need to finish mow it, or do you just need to knock the grass down?
We need to knock the grass and weeds down on the ranges of 50, 100, 200, 300, 1,000.
Wait, but you're in
Pistol.
isn't that the one in the desert, right?
Yeah, but we still grow a fuck ton of weeds.
So just
there's
buy
still-
like a 6-foot brush hog and a tractor.
So I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Someone else has to do it. Like, but should we just pay somebody? Like, I think $4,000 is what we paid last year. Or should we just buy our own shit and get members to volunteer?
Well, they pay a membership fee though. I don't know. Do you force them to volunteer at do other things?
We don't force them to do anything. That's why it's called volunteer.
Oh, volunteer. It's all the same at my house.
Voluntold.
Right.
Right.
My son's like, that's not a real word. You just made it up. I'm like, shut up.
The fish said lease it and write it off. That's not a bad idea.
There you go.
Ace said my range has volunteer day to mow grass. Like we have volunteer days, but we're going to need to mow a couple times. And so one range is 450 acres. We don't need to mow all that. We just need to mow like ranges. And I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ranges we need to mow there. And then the other one just has a 100, 200, 300. And then from 7.5, 10, 25, and 50 that we'll need to mow. But yeah, I was like, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I think $4,000 a year. It would take many years to pay off the setup that you would need.
Talk to somebody, see if one of your members has just an old ass fucking tractor. It doesn't need 4-wheel drive. It doesn't need anything fancy. It needs a fucking PTO, and you need a fucking brush hog. And you can get a brush hog pretty fucking cheap used if you start looking about Facebook Marketplace. You can get a fucking tractor for a couple of grand. Just as long as it runs good. It doesn't need to be pretty. It doesn't need to do anything. You can find a diesel tractor that just goes forward with a PTO and go from there.
All right.
So I will send you. I will sell you my tractor for $4,000.
No, thank you.
You don't have a tractor, Aaron.
It's a lawn tractor. It has the word tractor in it.
Go ahead.
All right, the adults are talking.
Then you're going to need a trailer
to move it between ranges. We would have to get 2, right? Because
how far apart are they?
Way too far to drive.
45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to. It would be like an all-day drive if you took a tractor.
Yeah, but then we have to store it. We have to keep it protected from the elements.
You have to, like you said, find somebody to do it, but you have to find somebody who's consistent enough to actually get it done and has the ability to tow it back and forth and
plus
trustworthy. You know,
plus insurance costs. If someone hurts themselves, the liability that you guys would have.
Yeah,
that's true.
Dude, just $4,000 looks like a good deal.
Yeah, I agree.
Just pay the guy. Just pay the fucking guy.
Fire Toad Fortune is in Colorado all snow. Didn't y'all want a snow blower? So Colorado has 247 days a year of sunshine.
Colorado Springs does.
Yeah.
We're not like, when people think of Colorado, most of the time they think of like Aspen and the mountains and, you know.
Yeah, no, they've got less, but
we're on the east side of the state. It's high desert. We don't get that much snow.
I mean, somebody said something about goats. I kind of agree with that.
That's a great idea. Just get a bunch of goats.
You guys have pronghorn out there. Just get more.
Tons of them. I don't think we can write off the $4,000 every year. Like that's labor, paying for labor, right? Or if it's volunteered, we can't. I don't know,
dude. Don't you guys have like a immigration problem over there? Illegals.
I don't know.
They'll do it for $1 a day. That's only $365 a year.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, guess what?
Is it my favorite part of the show?
What part is your favorite?
When we talk about Franklin Armory.
Okay, well, I went the other way, but there we go.
I heard you go both ways.
What do you want to talk about?
That's my new thing now.
Yeah.
So I mean,
just as much.
So it's we talk about their binary triggers a lot because that's an amazing thing. We talk about their California compliance and how they're one of the few firearm companies on the market that actually have guns on the registry in California. So they're not they while most of the country, well, California has forsaken the gun industry, a lot of the gun industry hasn't forsaken California, and this is a prime example of that. But what we haven't talked about is that rifle you just got, the green one.
Yeah, that is the Libertas. So they make rifles. They make they do make the churro gun. They make the binary triggers. They do make rifles too. So far, it looks pretty awesome. I'll be perfectly honest. Haven't gotten it to the range yet. We've got a couple things on the list before that, but just messing with it. Seems like it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, it looks nice. That's what I was really impressed with is the design.
So yeah, go check them out. FranklinArmory.com. Coupon code WLS10 will save you money, whether it's a binary trigger or a full rifle or whatever that you want to order. It's time for reviews, Jeremy.
Hold up. Skyline Shooter has the best idea in regards to the goats.
Get the goats, feed them tannerite. Dude, I would blow a fucking goat up.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Whoa, I thought you were going to stop after goat.
Right.
Whoa.
No.
I would blow a goat.
Keyword up. I would blow Jeremy up.
Whoa. I thought, again, you keep adding that word up at the end. I think you don't know what that means.
No, I'm going to keep adding. That's the name of the show is Up.
Jeremy, your mic's muted.
The goats would be great because you could let them eat grass all summer or whatever, and then have like a big thing where all the members come out and you have a roast.
Jeremy's like fucking Mel Torme over there. He's like, so what I'm gonna try to tell you guys tonight is that you're all beautiful people.
What?
I look at him holding his mic.
What does that have to do with Mel Torme?
I don't know. You got a mic stand. Will be there Thursday.
I could do the who was the Price is Right?
Bob
Barker.
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker. My Bob Barker.
The price is wrong, bitch.
The Price is
Dude, his mic was ridiculously
Skinny.
and long. So long.
He's like, hey, Bob Barker here.
Right? It was a freaky mic is what it was.
That dude was awesome.
Is he dead?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he died.
Fuck. Adam Sandler.
He
He's
died
been
too.
Well,
I thought that
now
Dick Clark was.
Yeah, he's dead too.
Dick Clark is also dead.
God damn it.
What's his name? Drew Carey. Does
Yeah.
Jim
right?
Carrey.
No, Drew
Drew
Carey.
Carey does The Price is Right now.
Drew Barrymore.
He's all.
Go fish.
Answer the question. I've got to, mister. Jeremy, do their fucking reviews before we embarrass ourselves more.
Double tapped, lost a
Dead?
star, 4 stars.
Wow.
Aggie WF. Yeah. For the time being, I've removed a star from my previous review because Jeremy butchered the name of the Texas boot company, Lucchese. It is not pronounced Lucci, it is pronounced Lucchese, or at the very least, Lucchese. Hashtag Octothorpe.
Wait, isn't Luke Casey the guy from Mortal Kombat?
I think so.
Look, I don't give a fuck. It could be Lucci's. I don't give a fuck. It's I don't own any of their boots. I never will. They can eat my asshole.
Listen.
Wow.
Look, dickbag. Put the fucking star back. Put the fucking star back right now.
You know, you're punishing all of us because Jeremy doesn't know how to say Luke
You're
Casey.
punishing Savage and his goddamn thumb face.
Wait, what if each person counts as a star?
Yeah.
So Jeremy just lost his star,
No,
but the rest of us still have stars.
Nick, stop.
That's cool. Thanks for the star.
Doesn't Savage deserve 2 stars?
You know what? That's
deserve
cultural
one.
appropriation by giving gold stars to other people other than me.
Yeah.
By following Nick's logic, I'm okay with 4 stars. You 4 can be all twinkly and shit, and I don't need that crap.
So you're saying that you're getting like a dark star?
No, I don't need a star.
You want us to be twinkly, but you don't want a star?
I don't even have stars. I just have boxes.
Put the fucking star back.
Or the box.
You can't put Jeremy in a box.
So Ken McCone, Ken M, Sean be drunk. Yeah, I'm drunk as fuck, bro. I'm going on vacation in a couple days. I really don't fucking care right now. You know what I did today? Nothing. I cleaned up the office a little bit and I sat and I goofed off. That's what I did.
But that's what you do every day.
Well, yeah, that's fair. So anyway,
So
WF, which stands for
what the fuck?
Whiskey faggot.
Put the fucking star back.
Do it.
Don't make us come over there. Next review.
We like eating and the Psionics Aurora.
Yeah.
Good job.
Hit by Hillary is a Man.
Yeah.
5 squares.
Yep.
I love the show. I was wondering if you guys knew anything about guns or gun gear. It'd be cool to mix it up a bit and discuss firearms. Thanks for talking about the Aurora in depth. It gives the pores and 5 people interested in it hope.
So
wow, what the fuck
actually-
did we do to people?
no, that's actually not true. First of all, the fucking night vision, like, dude, if you only knew the amount of like search traffic that goes for night vision and the Aurora and PVS 14s, like, it's huge. It's not just 5 people.
It's
It's at least 10 people.
So, hey, you said you're going on vacation?
Yeah.
You're leaving Thursday?
Yeah.
When you're coming back?
Monday.
Okay. So no show next week. It'll be on Tuesday. Okay, just so people who are listening now will know.
Yeah, Nick is moving, so he won't be there Tuesday. But
so we're fucking holding up on Nick. I see how it is.
if you guys want,
Did you just take next week off?
no, we could just record both shows Wednesday if you guys want.
I can.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll record both shows Wednesday. That sounds good to me. So that means I'll record Civilian Medical Podcast, This Week in Guns, and then 2 WLSs.
Or we can do Wednesday, Thursday. That way we don't have to hear you bitch about it.
Right? Or
Wednesday.
like, I work so hard one day a week.
Anyway, people love night vision. People are curious about night vision. Aaron, eat a dick. Join a gun-related advocacy group, such as the ones that support the case with the New York Rifle and Pistol Association. We always give out the suicide prevention line numbers 1-800-273-8255, or you can text the number 741-741. Faxon Firearms has their 1022 barrels on their website right now. They're doing social media. I'm seeing them everywhere, and they look fucking awesome. God,
Aren't you go both ways?
I got so drunk. FaxonFirearms.com. Coupon code WLS10 saves you money. We're here live every week. Oh, wait. Did I give out the suicide prevention? That number is 741-741. Or you can call 1-800-273-8255. But honestly, if you call that number, like, think about what you're doing. And think about all the people that you're calling like me that just want to be texted. And that number is 741-741. We're here live every week, Monday and Wednesday night, on demand every day. I'm drunk as fuck. Go to welikeshooting.com/show to subscribe. And as we always say, Nick, it's all you.
Thanks for listening. Get medical training and shoot straight.
And join the cult, theguncult.com.
The Blue Oyster Cult.
Glad we got that housekeeping point done. Fuck off, Brad.
Aw, Brad's a good guy.
No, he's not. You talk shit about him all the time.
Because he is a good guy. I could talk shit about him.
Who's this bitch, Brad?
No, Aaron doesn't talk shit about you. Actually, he defends you like a little simp cuck.
God damn.
I like Gats. The Tale of Sean's Mask. The Ballad of Nasty Mask. Up.
Ooh. Sean wants to blow me up.
No.
I vote up.
What about inside Nick?
No. Yes. Actually, that sounds wonderful. We're still alive. Don't say anything terrible.